a comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's DUSTiN!
I know everything that DUSTiN is saying sounds totally delusional.
DUSTiN, where are you going? Just trust me!
DUSTiN, you slow down. DUSTiN!
DUSTiN, you're a goddamn Einstein.
DUSTIN's right. You're a certified genius. I think that's a great idea, Mike. Thank you, DUSTiN.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Sean.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell. I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of your emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Down Island.
It might be. Come at it from I really don't know. Hey, let's plug in on microphones. Hey, hey.
Meltdown Island. Hi, everyone. Hey, you. Welcome to Meltdown Island. It's the #1 show in all of this house in Detroit. This is a show that goes weekly, has myself, where we are visited all the time. Some say not enough, some say too much, but by my best friend in the whole world, and his name happens to be
Sean
Hanlon.
Hanlon.
Now, Sean, it's Sean Hanlon.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody, say hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
You did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to Meltdown Island. It's a pleasure to have you here on the shores of this great island where we can process together the world melting down around us.
Mm-hmm. This island Earth that's caught in the vortex of a fireball flying through space.
And shit's getting crazy. Every day something new and crazy going on.
Like today, I got a hat on.
Dustin may have overslept today.
You don't know me, but I did. I did overslept. There, you said it. I said it now.
Because longtime friend of the show,
Yes.
Mark Mikula,
What?
is here in Detroit as well.
Where is he now?
I don't know where he is.
He should be here.
He should be, and I let you know this morning, but you overslept. So
Look, if I'm
you
at the
weren't
show, if I'm
able
here at the show, I did
to
not
reach out to
oversleep.
him.
That's the way I look at it.
No, you didn't oversleep for the show.
Thank you.
Just
I just want you, everyone hear that?
he did not oversleep for the show,
Thank you.
but he did oversleep for key preparatory aspects,
Including wiping the sleep out of my eye.
and also, and to be fair, unbeknownst to him as he slept,
Yep. Unbeknownst.
that longtime contributor to the show, Mark Mikula, was in. So I don't know, maybe he'll dial in. Maybe if he's got a minute, he can dial in and join us virtually. Like
Ring-a-ding-doo.
Hey, there he is. He's at Buffalo Wild Wings in Farmington Hills, of all places.
Bro, why don't you, Buffalo Wild Wings, why don't you bring them Wild Wings? Head on down to Detroit.
Yes. Yeah. Leave Farmington Hills
Leave
right now.
celery. Leave the celery and Farmington Hills. Bring your spicy little...
So that you can get here just as the show is ending.
Good. I was scared because I don't even know that I have a high five in me right now. I don't have the energy.
I could tell by the way you set it up. So,
you were
so
being very,
geriatrically.
you being very kind to me there.
So anyway, Mark, Dustin overslept, so he didn't get the message from me that you were in
But
town.
what? But you could have made it audible.
I didn't. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that you were sleeping as
Here's
my
the thing,
text
as
was
a-
sitting in your inbox?
As an audible, you could have gone, you know what?
What?
I know this show.
Mm-hmm.
I know Dustin. I know you. You know yourself.
I mean, you are the host, though.
And you are the
You're the
producer
one
and
that's
run showrunner.
Predominantly in the opening credits. I mean, it's your call ultimately to make it, which was what both he and I decided.
No,
So,
that's
wanted to
not.
give
You
the
both
heads
talked
up.
about this. No.
When I saw him on Monday night, and he was in a rare form on Monday night.
What form was he in?
He was just, the bits were flying.
Boy, that sounds
He
like my
was
kind of Mark.
En fuego.
That sounds like my kind of Mark when his bits are flying.
Bits are flying.
Dinner break.
Heading back to the home office.
Is he moved back? What's he doing?
No, I think he's just here for
Oh, he got a
visit.
home office.
Yeah.
Like not his home, his office in his home.
Right.
But more like the corporate home
Right. Wait.
office. The corporate office is
What
home.
the corporation considers
Corporation.
a home office, really, at the end of the day, is wherever you choose to make said home office. It doesn't always have to be in your home.
Correct.
Which is why it's, I think, in quotes there, is my guess.
But it's also the corporation has its own home where it lives.
No, you were absolutely right. He's back to the home office. his organization's home office.
Now, can I explain it
which
to
is
you in
Farmington.
the tone in which you expressed it to me incorrectly?
Yeah.
I wish he was here. Mark. Is he here next week? Can he come back?
I mean, home office is I don't know. Stop playing with your phone and talk to Mark. He's right here. His organization's home office.
Now, can I explain it to you? We are live on the Twax. On the Twix. Yep, we're live.
So that's what you were doing there when you were ignoring Mark and writing?
Nope. This is something I've been just trying to figure out. And I if anything,
go on.
I just went to go to retweet it.
Hit me.
In other words, to promote Los show on Los.
Okay.
Twitter on the Twitters.
On the X. All right. Okay.
So now I'm going to be broadcast details. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Ain't that something?
It's something.
It really is. Because you know what this means now. Oh, I retweeted it. This means I can start doing my looping station show and doing DUSTiN Wayne Superstar. What you gonna do and you gonna save us all?
What you gonna do when you get to your car?
It's a good rhyme.
Thank you.
What you gonna do when the far? I wanted to go with far, but
Okay.
I couldn't get there.
Not where you started. For sure, that would have been.
But you know, it's almost like DUSTiN Wayne Superstar is almost like too much of like Jesus Christ Superstar. Right. So what did I do? I changed it up to Looper Stardust.
You know who is an extraordinary lyricist?
Who?
Mark Micula.
Agreed.
Great.
How can you give us some of that alpha point of view, some of those maybe quotes that you remember so much about his lyrics?
Only that I had once given him. He was in a Christmas show that I directed at Planet Ant. He was one of the writers and performers in it, and he had a character who had come up with a Christmas song that was as beloved as Jingle Bells. And, that's easy to say in theory, but then to
actually
write it.
As someone who wrote his own Christmas song for his own Christmas spectacular show, right. I can understand it, is what I'm saying. So please continue.
I mean, we're talking about Mark here.
And I'm just saying, yes.
I mean, it's not a pissing contest.
I'm not pissing at all. If anything, I'm trying to say, he is an amazing lyricist. Please tell us more.
Anyway, I tasked him with the challenge of coming up with a Christmas song that would be as fun and memorable as Jingle Bells.
And did it?
And I feel like
Look
it did.
At you. Look at that.
Too loud to participate.
To participate as anything more than spectacular lip reading. I can hear someone.
Read that again. More than a spectator / lip reader.
Spectacular.
I can hear someone. I need next gen earbuds. Next gen earbuds.
Everything
in your ears.
Everything you want to hear.
All right. Nice work.
Thank you. But I have next gen. What I've gone to do is I've gone with Apple Max. I've gone from earbuds to the Max, which deafens everything around you. Yeah, you're surprised.
Look at his face.
You're surprised by it?
Look at his face. Is that excited?
You're excited. Yep, that is excited. You can't tell sometimes. Oh,
Mickey!
Hello! One of our Islanders.
One of our Islanders checking in. That beanie really does it for you, DUSTiN.
Which part, Nikki?
Which part, Nikki?
Am I being all coy and sexy?
Rose to the Christmas Song Challenge. Thorn to oversleeping DUSTiN.
I'm here.
Boom.
I'm here.
We got another one.
Can I say this? It's very difficult
No, don't do that, DUSTiN.
She doesn't like it when I'm all cutesy.
Few
I think she's looking for a real man's man, not a cutesy man. What?
Nikki's here with me at BW3.
B-dubs. It's the BMWs of wings.
I wish you both could be here.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
Well, you are here.
Let's talk it out. Let's act like they're there. Oh, Nikki. Oh, you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I was imagining Nikki all of a sudden, not Mark. That was fun. I like playing imagination games.
It's just your imagination. So what's going on, buddy? In the Christmas spirit.
Christmas time.
Oh, Nikki's here with me at BW3's in the Christmas spirit.
Isn't that fun?
What's going on, buddy?
Well,
how was your week? I haven't seen you in a week, man. That's a lot going on.
It is.
All right, that was a prolonged.
Hey, Dina!
Hey!
Dina. Her name is Dina. Now I am clapping because it's Dina.
And you're on Dina with Dina. We could have gone with Kina.
Boy. I'm sorry. Can I say I stopped the beat, which gave you a lot of focus. And I'd like to apologize for that. I put too much pressure on you.
Hey, good to see you, Dina.
It is good to see you.
I was just thinking on the way over, I'm thinking, I wonder if Dustin's heard from Dina lately. Oh my God, what happened? What did I do?
No. We're starting a Mick and Nick from the
Chicken Melt Island.
From the chick. Mick and Nick from the chick. BW3 presents Mouth Melting Down Island.
On the YouTube.
Kina, no.
No.
But it made us laugh before we even put it up on screen. Yeah, you did. Sometimes people get whole songs and dances when we haven't seen them on the island in a couple months.
It's been so long. I'm going to the rhyme zone for a minute.
Oh, no.
And let's just see.
I mean, if you're on the rhyme page, maybe, but
Dina.
I get nervous when he goes deep into that phone, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going into the phone. I'm going to make a comment. I'm going to make a comment because we're also on X now. Live viewing on X like this where people can make comments because I'm going to see how that shows up then. Hello.
It's largely other names. Gina, Tina.
Gina is a good one.
Lena, Mina.
Lima, Ohio, and Lima, Peru.
But that's an M is an incorrect rhyme.
Well, I'm sorry, I was lashing out there. Did you see me stop on a dime? Yeah. I'm really trying to be better.
Mina is a tropical Asian starling.
What's up, Bill? I'd like to give a big shout out to Bill. Look, it tells me who's in the live. But that's my buddy Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Bill's one of the first people who were nice on me. Who were nice to me on X. Because a lot of people are just distant and I don't give two craps. And Bill and I were both in a rough spot there for a minute financially, and we both got into a couple of and it's been great, but it's also been a lot of emotions. I'm stumbling around because I don't know everything about Bill, but I also know he was very nice to me. There I don't stumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited. Just because you're seeing this show, Bill, don't think that I'm not going to do a different kind of show where I sing music, because I am later, now that I know how to do this. Dude, you don't understand. I've been looking it up for a week on here going, because I saw, I have.
Have you?
Sadly, yes.
Okay.
Sadly.
Hey, Dina landed the rhyme there. She ain't Mina.
Oh, that is the rhyme.
It's pretty good.
She ain't Mina, she is Super Stina. You could have gone with super, superstar, something like that, and just really hammered in the rhyme where it's it doesn't fit, but you made it, and it's fun.
So you spent the week
trying to figure out how other people are doing video on X.
On X. It's great, buddy. It's great. I mean, I really saw you working through that to try and make
well,
that change.
and not only that, because people are now, you don't call them tweets anymore, you call them posts.
Yeah.
That's just, it's a different, you're rebooting the brain for a new, what do they call it? Programming system. You're reprogramming for the other, like we just got an update on the iPhone. Watch this. Watch this. It's a kaleidoscope now. I know. Watch every time you close it, it opens up in a different. It opens up with a different kaleidoscope picture.
Wow.
I know. God. Listen, I just need you to act like everything's cool.
Oh, it's cool, baby. It's cool.
I lost Bill. Damn it. I'm sorry, Bill.
Shut it all down.
No, because we still got look. I got
7 people.
7 people.
It's good to have everybody here.
Oh, look, we have this open. Can you tell when people are giving hearts? I wonder.
No.
Look, I'm giving hearts. We can't tell over here, though, can we?
No.
But I think that's another driving thing for the algorithm. You can laugh. You can party. Look at that. It's partying. You didn't be... What? My eyes are wide open.
I had heard that Elon Musk was going to start charging for the service.
Dude, he's been charging for the service since like February, January.
A monthly fee?
Be
a part of Twitter?
Nope, to get a blue check mark. And I'm going to be honest with you.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's now to use it at all.
Stop it. Look it up and tell me this for true.
I will.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I got upset about it because I wanted to share my story and share a video, but I could not. They were like, you got to have the blue check mark to be able to share more things. And I'm like, damn it. But then I'm like, if you get it for 1 year and you try, because I just got into Spaces and I wanted to do Looper Stardust again.
Yeah, sure.
And I used to do that on Periscope. And guess what? As the pandemic happened, my show went away, and Periscope, all of that happened right around the same time.
Right.
So all of a sudden, I didn't really have the same opportunity.
Oh, yeah, Periscope.
Yeah, remember? Because everybody in the audience would go onto Periscope and type words that would pop up on the screen for me to read. And then, but the trick was I was doing it live in a studio, so I had that big Planet Ant screen come down in front of me, and then I projected onto the screen my live stream, so you'd see it huge, you'd see me huge, and I would see all the words huge, so I didn't have to go, what are they saying? Look at me, I'm acting. What are they saying? Who? And but now I went ahead and I bought the blue check mark. I said it backwards, but that's fine. We all know I was already there. If anything, I'm the one remembering where I was. So
Elon Musk says X will charge users a small monthly payment to use its service.
When's this out? Today?
September 18th, 2023.
That would have been just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
This is new.
Almost a week.
This is brand new to me, though.
CBS News. So this is like...
It's like a real news place.
Elon Musk suggests X will start charging all users small monthly payment in order to stop bots.
Wow. I bet you all they have to do is like this in a code, go stop, colon, backspace, / bots.
You know coding? Are you a coder?
Not at all.
Okay.
But in my mind, that's all they have to do.
I don't think.
It's all they have to do.
I don't think.
And I'm going to be honest with you, for the longest time, bots were the only ones viewing my material. So if anything, I'm like, you're going to take away half of my...
Yeah. Right?
I mean,
that's a good point.
What's this say? Don't you have to pay in order to see more posts too? Maybe that's what he's talking about.
No, all users to use the service.
Well, I know for sure.
To be able to post at all, you would have to pay. Because
in other words, they're saying the bots are never going to pay.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to show you something because this is how here's one of the reasons I stayed up late last night.
It's limited.
Here's the reason I stayed up last night a little too late is I guess I found out and realized earlier today that that pond coin and the rewards and the more swaps, more drops, all the stuff that I've been doing in this new decentralized exchange, which has its own coin called PNDC coin, that I found out that they're not going to give rewards until they get until they get $1 billion or 100 billion. I don't know. I'll tell you right now because I don't even have to look at it. It will be a few months before rewards hit the public. The DEX will be over $1 billion in total volume by then, over $10 million worth of rewards. And so people are instantly like, WTF? And they're like, can you please explain the reasoning for waiting so long? And then people are like this, splash of Coke, please, sir, with my with my drink. So it's built in, right? This Coke is built in. People are supposed to be like, because, and remember what I said we were talking about Coinbase a minute ago, just before the show, and someone put interesting that Base, which is Coinbase, is only doing 200K per week, but Pondcoin DEX is averaging 300K per week. So that's interesting. These guys are so smart. I don't even know what they're talking about sometimes.
I don't know what they're ever talking about.
I even suggested last night to doing a second live show because I know we got too much melting down of ice caps and other things to talk about to get into crypto, which puts you to sleep sometimes. I think something is broken inside of this man when it comes to money. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't even get through the whole bit.
I've got a broken brain, buddy.
Oh, that's sweet.
I mean, the neurodivergents are very typically bad with money. So,
and I am too, neurodivergents.
That explains everything.
Thank you. Okay, here it is. Okay. So, lol, which again, that's not laughing. Someone is spending like 20K trying to dead my X account. And then somebody responds, they're also spending $1,500 to $2,500 for each million impressions. So he posts something and it has 3 million impressions already. And in other words, somebody spent then maybe $3,500 for him to get 3 million impressions. Why? Because if there's not people liking it and they're just skipping through it, it makes the account then be suppressed. So ultimately, last week, what Elon Musk was saying last week was he wants to stop this from happening to accounts.
I don't know what that means. Dead my account? I don't get it.
Well, in other words, if a bunch of people... So people can buy bots to watch... We got 7 humans, right?
Yes, presumably.
Presumably. I mean, maybe Mark Mikulas sitting at BW3s and has 5 of them open up on his screen, right. Or 4. Let's say he's got 4 different windows, not tabs. But if you have different windows open on your screen, it counts for each window open and viewing the show. It's a YouTube trick. We found a video that talks about tricks about how to gamify live stream and stuff. You can keep up on the comments. They might be talking.
Oh, here it is. Yes. What vegetable am I cutting right now, Dustin?
This guy. I was cooking. I shouldn't even brought up comments.
That's next week. We're doing that next week.
Okay,
I'm back. Thank God.
We were talking to you straight for like 2 minutes, and we didn't even know you were gone.
Yeah, we had. I mean, a lot of heartfelt things to say.
And now we got super worried. Dare I say, derailed the show, and now she's back.
To let you know.
Hey, Dina. See, she missed that song, I assume now.
Hi, Nikki.
Okay, so this is the other thing.
Are they smart or just purposely confusing people? That's pertinent to what you're showing.
Are they smart or just purposely confusing people? Who's smart? Bots?
It's that one. No, the smart people that are writing those things that you said you didn't understand.
I think they do understand some things. And I talked about it. I go, hey, I went to a space last night. I was like, hey, somebody mentioned I might want to do a podcast. I don't know. I want to get out there and stuff. And I'm like, hey, I do a podcast already. And anytime I bring up crypto and trying to figure it out, my co-host falls asleep. And I go, so I'm sort of looking for somebody to educating DUSTiN. That's a working title. I'm not good at naming things.
No, clearly.
And ultimately, though, something where somebody could sit and walk me through it, not only to educate me, but people old like me that don't get crypto yet or care. But they might secretly care in their hearts and want to learn and know. And this show would be able to teach somebody with head dumbness. And because there's things I get, but things I don't get at all.
Right.
Like I get NFTs, I get all that, but then I go, here's the thing. How do I sell NFTs?
Right.
I get it. You go to these different marketplaces or whatever, but then do I have to pay money to present the NFT to then be bought? Because I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So I have never invested in it to see if it'll make me money back. Right. So again, I thank you for making it through this far. I'm just, I don't know if you've seen this video of this guy where he takes his shirt off and yells at those people at the golf course.
I have not seen it.
He escalates so fast. And he takes his shirt off and he rips it off and he stands there like this. And he looks down. He's got a little gunt or something right there, you know, just itty bitty. But because he works out, I'm sure. But he's enough to like flex. And he's basically telling people to get out. And so he's become a meme easily.
Sure.
And it says reward.
I mean, that kind of behavior, I think you want to become a meme.
I mean, it's hilarious. I'll try to show you. I'll look for the video while we on the down low. But it's talking about giving rewards, right? And so the rewards is a third person present to make a gift something to someone in recognition for their service, efforts, or achievements. And so basically that's what we're doing on PondCoin. The more you swap, the more achievements or tickets you get. Then when it gets to $1 billion and has $10 million in collected, it's going to give $10 million to the people who have used the decentralized exchange.
Okay.
That is exciting as all get out. That's just exciting.
How many people have used it though? Is it like 10 million and you
Great
each
question.
get $1?
No, I think that was one of the questions was they thought first time we got to $1 million, we as a community, the guy, Paulie, whatever the guy who started, he gave $1 million to Matt Fury. And he also antagonized the Pepe guys, this is a meltdown kind of thing, because he was like, I'm the one who made it go to $1 billion. I did everything. I got them on Binance. I did everything. And the Pepe guys, as soon as he was getting ready to launch his thing, because he launched the coin, everyone got mad because they thought it was an old school way of doing it. So they all jumped in and they all said, it's going to change your amount of your money by 100%. And they go, I don't care. Click. And then their money disappeared. And then they all go, this is a scam, this is whatever. And people like me who have lost their money because they saw this coin called Dust, and they were like, that's named after me. This must be a sign that I need to invest in Dust. And then my $420 became $20 after I said, I don't care what that red line says. This is meant to be by God. And it wasn't. And to even sell my $20, it would cost another $400. So I got scammed, right? So when I went to do that and I saw a red line, I was like, hell no, I'm never going to do that again.
Yeah.
And the next day I mined, and it was great. It's been great ever since. With that said,
you mined? What does that mean?
That means I went in and I bought. I bought easy. You come back.
Okay.
I bought coins. Then I got way more coins than what I invested because I believed in it. And I said, here you go. The most anyone could do is 5 ETH. And I think I did like 1.2. Like not very much.
Okay.
Because I don't have as much as those guys.
No.
Here's the question you asked. I wish I could do it backwards. All right, so they got $104 million in total volume for the DEX. It's got 82,766 swaps. There is one person out there. I'm going to even show you. There's one person out there who is swapping like it is their job to do. Pawn coin holder summary. You can literally go into here and see everybody who's ever held it and see where you rank by how many coins. This is done by just somebody. This is a community member who did this and like on his own because he just wanted the information, and he's pretty smart. All right, so that's not coming up.
Are they smart or just trying to
trick you? This is just trying to give you information. This guy's smart. So the total swap volume. Look, you asked this question.
Yeah, but I just expected a number. I mean, I didn't expect a whole story.
Here it is. The most swaps is 3,289. He's count rank is first. All right, but if you go by,
so you're gonna get money as a number of you're based on your number of swaps.
More swaps, more drops, but then also multiplied by your volume.
More swaps, more drops. That sounds made up.
So the person who did the most volume is number 37, right? All he keeps doing is going back and forth. He just swaps back and forth, dude. He has in total, capo burner, he has in total he's paid $31,000 in fees. He's paid more in fees than I have invested in my whole entire portfolio.
What the hell is going on with this thing?
And total volume of swaps, he swapped, the amount of money is $3,164 because you can swap other coins besides pawn coin on this.
So,
and they give rewards.
So back to there have been 82,000 swaps on this. So when they drop the 10 million, it's going to be 10 million divided by 82,000?
Great question.
Can it be a short answer?
It can be, because I'm going to show you. It's a great question. So when you go to Pondex, copeharder.net, pawncoin.net, they keep getting, you go here, and you go here. And boop, Pepe pops up. And then these little things here that are real, you can barely see them. I have to use my zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
Swaps, volume, bonus, and total rewards. So you get like on the day that they did Pepe, they did 7 times rewards. So every time you swapped any amount, you get not 1 ticket, but 7 tickets. So everybody was swapping that day because that's 7 more tickets, right? But then there is a algorithm math equation. You like math. Mark likes math. That includes volume.
This is so
as
long.
Well.
This is so long.
That was a short answer.
That was a short answer. I don't think you know what a short answer is.
The answer is yes.
No. Yes, that's a short answer.
I hate this guy.
Dina.
I didn't mean to bother
everybody. We all have
everybody.
broken brains, Sean. Mine's broken a little bit more.
That's sweet.
Thanks to that last 5 minutes. Thank you, Dina, for the support. That's nice. I'm there with you. That's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need somebody to be there with me sometimes.
I just hacked. No, I think it was with me.
Every big screen
and
TV
me.
at B-dubs. People are very confused about why you're talking about sports. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to NFL Fantasy. Dun, 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 cosplay. Dun, 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 sports football. Fantasy football time. I name alone. The name alone, Dust. It should have been
a clue. Honestly.
Well, I agree. It should have been.
It is made up, Sean. It is.
I mean, Sean definitely thinks that it's a Ponzi scheme, but as we've all pointed out, so is the American banking system.
When is an answer from DUSTiN ever short?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's fair. That's fair. I should have known.
Why? Because I'm very thorough and I'm very giving of my time and knowledge.
But now to our guests at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nope. They want to know, bum, what's going on with bum cosplay fantasy football?
Fantasy football. Fantasy football.
2023.
Fantasy football.
2023.
I won again this week. I am 3-0.
Wow. Do the other guys just not care as much?
And it was a nail biter.
Tell us everything.
Well, I had a small lead going into Monday Night Football. But we both had a player.
You're not thorough, just long. I'm sorry, I lashed out. I didn't mean to interrupt football time.
We each had a player going. I had a small lead. I was at by 9 points going in.
Hot hike.
My player averaged only like 7 points a game. My player that was going Monday night, and his player averaged like in the first 3 weeks maybe 20 points per game.
Woo! What are these players? What are these players? Just because maybe the B-Dub3s want to know some details of like who Mahomes?
No, they were on. They were Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, the birdies flying! I think that's Nikki's favorite team, the Eagles.
I had tight end Dallas Goddard. Godare.
I was going to say celery, but you're right.
And he had wide receiver Devonta Smith. So
he had a couple of Philadelphia stakes, and you had who?
He had a Philadelphia wide receiver. I had a Philadelphia tight end. His player averaged 20 points a week. Mine only like 7, but I had a 9-point lead going into the game.
How going into the game?
Yeah.
Before the game even started, you already had points.
Well, because it's all of the games. So
I see. So all the different players,
all the players I had on Sunday had already posted scores for the week. These are the last 4 games.
And that's where the fantasy part and the cosplay comes in, where it's like you don't have like one football team that you actually own in the NFL. Right. You own certain players from each team.
I own the Fighting Pacifists.
The Fighting Pacifists. And your costume is?
It's a marijuana leaf.
That's adorable.
But yeah, I have players from all of the leagues, from all the various
teams. All the best teams.
So mathematically speaking, he should have overcome me and I should have lost. But that's why they play the game. And I actually teach on Monday nights. So all while Monday Night Football was on, I was teaching a class. And so it wasn't until after class when the game was over that I brought up the app and found out that I had held on.
You didn't check your phone one time during this class.
No, I
professional,
you
guys.
I couldn't be distracted.
If you guys ever wanted to learn anything about improv, I think you found your teacher, okay? Somebody who is willing to put his addictions aside.
Yes.
Not all of them, but one in particular.
That was significant. In the 3 hours I happened to be in class, there was significant things happening. But it's probably just as well, because I would have been stressed out the whole game, waiting for at any given moment this guy is going to get a 90-yard touchdown or something. So
you saw it too? You saw the Swiftie comment?
What happened there? No, I didn't see it. What's going on? What do you keep doing?
Isn't Sean Swiftie? No, Travis Kelce.
No, Travis Kelce. Yeah, Travis Kelce. I am a Swiftie.
As well. He's both.
Travis Kelce is a Swiftie and her lover.
Really?
Yeah. They have been seen out and around.
And you think they're doing it?
They're at least dating.
You think they make out?
He's at least courting her.
He's a quarterback?
No, he is a tight end as well.
I bet.
From the
he must work out.
The Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Who lost to the Detroit Lions?
Yeah. But Travis Kelce was out.
Oh.
He had
why?
Hyperextended his knee and
he hyperextended that boner on.
he had a bruised bone. Bruised bone. Oh, this is regarding your stories. No, not thorough, just long.
We already did that. We already went over that.
Right. I was chopping celery, Dustin. That was a gimme. Or carrots, Mark. That would be very difficult to differentiate. Yep, Dina. Isn't Sean a Swiftie? Oh, this is where we were. That is why I brought it up.
Bring it now.
Gross. What was gross?
I think
that they're lovers, maybe?
Or the fact that he sprained his boner.
Oh, he sprained his boner. No, he bruised his bone. He bruised his bone.
Sorry, I can't help myself. I act like an animal.
You are an animal.
Now here's my scandal.
What are you doing now?
Well, I was going to nothing. I told you I'm looking for that thing.
I mean, when I was doing my, mock drafts during that great show about a month ago.
Still not done editing that show. It's so much fun.
I mean, at least I'm just the co-host. You're the host.
I'm looking for something for everyone's enjoyment.
What is it, though, for everyone's enjoyment?
It is. When you see it, you will go, it was worth it.
It better be. It better be as entertaining as Kai looking up with his lip caught in his gum. Trying to get this BW3 to change from being a sports bar to a Meltdown Island bar. They've cut me off.
Why isn't he here?
Because he's working.
That's right.
He's on a dinner break.
Is he going to be here all week where he could come in later?
I don't know.
Next week?
Why don't you ask him? He's right there.
Ask him while I'm looking for this.
Hey, Mark, Dustin wants to know when you're leaving. Maybe you can come in next week.
You guys want to see a Meltdown?
Yeah, I'm interested. I mean, this is Meltdown Island. Is that Rollo?
No, it's not Rollo. His name is BitBoy. This guy went from being a humongously influential coin person.
Mm-hmm.
He then lost his company, lost everything, basically. Cheated on his wife.
Oh, boy.
Did a video where he's sitting with his wife and he's like, I've never done hard drugs. I don't do hard drugs. I did go to rehab. Okay. What'd you go to rehab for? I have addictive personality, but he won't say drug, won't do anything. Here's your boy, the guy we talking about.
Yep.
Here he is, outside of the house of the person that took his company.
Oh boy.
And has in his world or in his mind threatened his life and everything.
His livelihood.
Hey, how's it going?
The police pull up.
Yep. How's it going? Oh, yeah. Stop. Oh, stop. I couldn't even have a weapon on you. No, I do not. Okay.
Oops.
What is happening?
Well, I forgot people may not be able to hear it as well. So you have to do the play-by-play.
What?
So the cops come walking up on him.
I do not have a weapon on me.
It's in my car.
I'm sorry. I reached too fast. I'm sorry.
I reached too fast. I'm sorry.
Look at him. Look at the phone. Because he's live streaming on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Put the fanny pack down. It's a hilarious sentence.
This man inside of this house. Actually, he's gonna check you real quick. Yeah, absolutely. Just a weapon. I'm sorry. I have a. Okay.
Oh, you can see his belly.
Yeah, that's not a good angle for this guy.
It's in the back seat.
I have a gun in the back seat.
Who else is in the car? A friend.
Who?
Who's in my car?
Who?
Who's in your car? Who's in my car? He's looking down at the thing. He doesn't want to say.
Who's in your truck, sir? Cassie is in my car. Cassie's in my car.
Who's in your truck, sir?
Knows that we're here, by the way. She knows we came to do this.
My wife knows we're here.
So we're live on YouTube right now.
We're live on YouTube.
Oh my God. How mmany people?
2,500. We were just at my daughter's tennis match.
Hey, how's it going?
Like this guy.
Who's Cassie?
Cassie is the lady that he cheated on his wife with. That's why he doesn't want to say who's in the car.
In the trunk?
Truck.
Oh, in the truck.
And he doesn't want to say.
In the trunk would have been. That's a different story.
She's in the back seat. That's where the gun is. Oh no. This guy. Talk about a meltdown.
So is there another one? What's going on?
Oh, he's yes, the one that I want to show you is the guy ripping off his shirt. It's intense.
Leaving the area before week's out. Fun to see Sean and Co.
Oh.
It was so fun to see you too, buddy.
What, he came to the show at Planet
Ant? He went to
Ant?
the show at Planet Ant, yeah.
Did he do improv? Did he go up on stage?
I don't think so.
Man, I could have been there.
That was his first slip up because how can you threaten someone with a fanny pack?
He reached too fast. I reached too fast. I'm sorry. I reached too fast. Okay. The other thing he keeps saying is, okay.
Your Honor, he was wearing a fanny pack.
Okay.
All right. T Swift is just going to date him for a week, then write a song called Travesty. You fumbled.
Travesty! When you're dating a football player and they break up the...
You may be right. Michaela, you may be right. So, if it doesn't work out, all songs going forward, people are going to be like, "Is that about Travis Kelce?"
Man, I think we should maybe look at public freakout more often, because look at all these videos of people freaking out in public and melting down. What the heck is all this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a melee.
Keep talking.
Well, are you going to show one of them or what?
Are you
looking for something? Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for the guy who rips off his shirt, and it's hilarious.
Boy.
This might be it.
Oh, profanity.
I don't see him with a shirt off. I don't think it's him. I feel like it's a golf course that he's on. All right. Well, I guess I'm not.
Anyways, Thorn to Dustin for this. See, these are the kind of things you can collect, like when you don't oversleep.
Well, I did collect stuff on what was going on in the thing with that.
Did you send it to me? Maybe. No. All right. Okay.
Oh, here he is.
Here he is. Okay, here he is. Hopefully, it was worth the wait. I'm gonna take your clubs.
Goodbye. I'm going to stand here.
You took her ball.
He took her ball.
Bro, you took her ball. If you need money for a golf ball...
Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
Walter.
Oh!
Here we
go. Come get it.
That escalated quickly. You're right, buddy.
Been to heaven. He's got her ball right there. Shows the ball. Puts it in his pocket. We approached you because you took her ball, dude.
You took her ball. Bro, you took her ball. If you need money for a golf
if you need money. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh my God. You want to test
God. What an impressive farmer's tale.
Whoa!
That's an impressive farmer's tale.
It is.
It sure is.
Now, was that worth the wait? I'm sorry that there was a little
pretty
dead
funny.
time.
It was pretty funny.
That is quite the shirt ripping off. That's.
Oh wait, you're that Mark Michaela. I think that's the first time I met you in person last
Hey,
night.
making connections.
Making connections. Can you do
IRL.
a split screen?
IRL.
And do reaction videos to meltdowns. That'd be a neat segment.
Thank you. I've been trying to get Sean to come over and do that sometime with me, but life's busy.
I'd rather be at Buffalo Wild Wings right now too, honestly. And I'm a vegetarian.
Oh boy.
I'm that guy. Should have listened for the last name if you spoke it. Oh yeah.
What guy?
And that's related to Miculus.
Oh, okay. I'm that
that's
guy.
related to Kurt Brinker's statements.
Should have listened for the last name.
If you spoke it.
If you even spoke it at all.
That's an impressive farmer stand. That one I read.
Boy, yeah, it's from heaven.
Ask your doctor about testosterone replacement therapy.
I would love to. Can I get some of that? I'd like it.
I don't know if you know what it does.
I mean, it makes you a man, right? And I'm already a man, baby. I want to be a man. I'm a man, baby. Get it? Never mind. You're not. Now you're on your phone.
I'm looking at my joke. You were doing a bit. It
was a funny joke.
Testosterone replacement therapy.
Oh, thanks.
Of course, as soon as I typed in test, Google somehow knew that's what I wanted to know about.
No way.
Yes.
That's weird.
What does it do? What does testosterone replacement do for a man? Here it is. Long-term effects. There are also studies that suggest TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, may lower heart risk. One recent study of 44,000 men with low testosterone levels found men who used TRT to treat symptoms of low testosterone levels had a 33% lower risk of heart attacks and stroke compared to those who did not receive any hormone therapy. All right, well, there it is.
Quit man baby splaining, Dustin. I'm a man, baby. So you're saying we should all go get our now what do? They suck out your testosterone and replace it with new?
I don't want to know. I don't know.
Why are you touching down there?
I don't know, because the testosterone comes from the testes.
Quit touching down there.
It hurts. I mean, thinking about what they could do to get to replace the testosterone, I don't know. It freaks me out a little bit.
You think they'd have to do something with your pinnacles?
I don't know. Maybe it's a needle to the testicles.
That's what you're thinking? That's your first thought is needle to the testicles.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
My first thought...
That is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it would just be into the arm, right?
I don't know. They might inject it. Yes.
Directly. Like, is there a testosterone gland?
Yeah, but I think it's the testicles.
I'm going to go over here and look at mine and see if I can find it.
All right.
No, I couldn't find a gland. I don't know.
All right. Welcome back, though. They might inject it.
Well, this has been quite a roller coaster of hours of being awake for me.
Yeah. It is time for...
What?
Roses and Thorns.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I looked that long for that video.
That's what I thought you were going for.
I mean, it wasn't, but it is a natural. It is a natural. Gross again.
Gross again. Yeah. No.
The human body is very disgusting. We've been saying that since day one.
It rolls on like deodorant. Makes you super aggressive. Oh, it rolls on like deodorant.
Now we're talking. Hold on. Think about what you're touching.
Makes your balls atrophy. So it does do something to your balls.
What's atrophy mean?
Means like
explode.
Like when you don't use a muscle and it just starts to wither away. Maybe that's why he stole a ball.
Oh no! And he did put it in his pants.
Yeah. You
might be onto something here, Kurt.
Dustin's slow burn facial reaction on touching down there made everyone at BW3 think that the internet cut out. It's a funny bit.
Thank you. That's very nice. That's sweet.
Yes. Anyways, you can show another one.
He's very sweet. He's very sweet. What makes your balls a trophy? Because I would like to get one of those.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
That's what I'm thinking. I might have to give it this deodorant for my balls.
He knows better. You know better than that.
That was my first thought, Kurt. Hilarious.
Maybe some sort of roid rage for sure. So, roid rage. So, Rose, right, to all of our friends, I think it's time to give roses out.
I'd like to go ahead and say yes. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns.
Everybody says
Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns.
Done. Hi. Welcome to Roses and Thorns, everybody's favorite part of the show, where we sit back.
Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns. Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns.
You know, this gets cut out every time, but go ahead.
Roses and Thorns, Roses and Thorns.
Hey, that's why you watch the live show.
Roses and Thorns.
For this kind of content. This is the part of the show where we talk about one another, to one another, for the show to get better. We give each other flowers. We give each other, just like right now, I want to give bouquets of flowers.
Roses.
Rose to our commenters who've been so well engaged today.
And Rose to Dina for joining us again.
Love it.
How you've been missed.
Islanders come onto the island. They hang out on the island. Islanders then, guess what? They got to sail out into the big old blue yonder.
Yeah, sure.
And sometimes those trips around the world don't take 80 days.
No.
Huh? You hear me talking? Sometimes they take longer.
Okay, it might be going a little far.
Well, I'm trying to
anyway,
remember Jules Verne's 80 Days Under the Ocean. Wait.
It's around the world in 80 days.
That's it.
Yes.
So, if that's a thing that's real, sometimes I'm trying to connect. I don't think I'm doing great.
Yeah, no, you're definitely off the rails.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had my head taped. I ran out of money, so I haven't had tape on my head for a few days.
Money.
And the things that happen have happened. I slept in to the point, like I fell asleep last night. Yeah, right?
Sure.
And I woke up today at 4:15, 45 minutes before the show. What?
Right.
I had, look, wait, I'm going to show you just so you can see.
Please don't. Please do. Please do.
I had alarms set from noon to 3:40.
Well,
none of which were enough to get me out of being asleep.
Well, all of this
3 hours of
yeah.
It's concerning to me. So I got some KT tape. I'm going to tape it up tonight, but it's not good. It's not good.
So all of this was in defense of an anticipated thorn for oversleeping?
How dare you?
Because
I was
while understandable your defense, it doesn't get you out of the thorn. You get a thorn.
Fine. To make up for that, guess what?
A rose for the unbridled enthusiasm you brought to the show once you woke up. Who are you calling now?
Not calling anyone.
This all seems suspicious. It was my first thought, Kurt.
For those of you, Kurt included, who might know a little song that I wrote last year called Spooky on the Thing.
Oh, boy.
I just want to let you know that I'm continued my valiant effort to get this novelty Halloween song done in time for the October month of Spooksville.
Okay.
And that's one reason I haven't been doing as many Meltdown Island and Roses and Thorns edits. But just so you can get a preview clip of the very end of this song.
Is it just me, or are the shadows on the wall getting larger? Are the shadows growing closer to me? Or are they just shadows getting spooky on the thing? Are the shadows simply getting spooky on the thing?
Tell me that ain't some bullshit.
I sensed the longing. It was my first thought, Kurt. Haha. So she was actually laughing. Which we know.
Oh, that's a good point.
Episodes.
Thank you. Yep.
Thorn for not acknowledging Lauren Michaels on the Facebook chat.
Is Facebook not chatting to us?
It does not, because that's where Denise Swindell also.
All right, I got it. Look. I downloaded OBS, the update. I updated the stream decks. We're, dare I say, 1 week of Sean and myself just sitting down, hanging out for a few days. That right there.
How'd you rope me into it? How did I get roped into it? I had to take my yacht out for a butt. Look at that. She meant a bit, but that's classic Dina.
That's why we love her. It's Dina, Diane,
and
Andre.
here comes the classic follow-up. bit. Jeebus.
It's Dina, Diane, Andre.
Very
and
spoopy.
us.
Oh, what a delight Dina is. Rose to Dina for returning in all of her delightfulness.
It's spooky.
Rose to Micula for
God, it's hilarious.
a bit a minute. Rose, Kurt Brinker. Rose to
Nikki and to Lauren Michael. Lauren, we'll get that. We're gonna get that Facebook
Sorry,
link fixed.
Lauren.
No, we'll get it fixed, Lauren.
But or maybe it's just that we were too good for taking the minute to.
I know. I hope he hasn't been blocked. I hope that someone hasn't gone through and manually blocked him from
too spooky
from looking and viewing and engaging with our show for what? For the future of Saturday Night Live.
See ya, gents. See ya, Micula.
They're kicking you out. He's wasted, you guys.
He must be thorned up.
He's a government
for getting
worker.
Wasted.
This is what they do with the government work.
Right.
I don't know. He's like Nick Cage. He protects American documents.
No, I meant spoopy.
Oh, you son of a gun!
No, I meant spooky.
Because that was not spooky. That was a spoopy.
A spoopy. Free Mark Micula.
Yeah, you wish you'd said that last night now, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Rose to Islanders meeting like Kurt and
It's a
Micula.
beautiful, beautiful thing that should happen more often.
Should happen.
I wish that I would have known. I would have gone to hang out, Mark Micula.
Mm-hmm. A rose to the fighting pacifists for hanging on to the
number one in your fantasy draft of cosplaying fellas.
Actually, I am number 2 in the standings though because of points.
What do you mean by points?
There are 2 teams that are 3-0, so the tiebreaker is the total points.
Now, see, now, what you're saying right now, that's exactly what I was explaining about the drops.
Yeah.
There's people that can have the same amount of swaps, but guess what? Their volume points, could set the difference between who gets more money out of that $10 million they're going to give back to the public. Watch that glass. You give me so much anxiety. He got a glass right on the edge of the thing, right where his elbow is, and I keep waiting for him to just knock it over, and it's enough to make a man a little bit nuts during a show.
Well, you make me nuts every show, so.
Aw. Welcome to Nutty Meltdown Island. We're getting our nuts replaced with testosterone deodorant. We're bricked up.
A rose to the roid rage golfer.
The golf road rage.
And a rose
because it wasn't a real car.
A rose
and it was real rage.
And
it wasn't a real road, but it was a golf road.
It was rage.
A lot of rage. And he's welcome to heaven if you want to meet God.
See, Dina? They do now.
Who?
Kurt
Swaps
and
drops sound like bowel movements.
Oh, nailed it. A rose to Dina coming back. En fuego. Rested from her butt-long yacht trip.
But long. I got a butt, and guess what? It's long, but long.
All right.
Well, I like making people laugh. I like to laugh. I like to have fun.
Yes, I agree.
You know what makes me not have fun?
Me having the glass on the edge.
The wealth theft that is the American tax system, tax policy that allows the top 1% to pay only 30% of their wealth when 80 years ago they were paying 92% of their wealth.
Well, I mean, it's complicated, buddy.
I know.
They're not paying their fair share for sure. But it was 92% over a certain amount.
200,000. You want to know how I know? Because I took pitters.
All right, buddy.
Don't all right, buddy. Me, I did. I took photos.
Okay, all right.
Of the tax people.
All right.
Right here. 1913, 7% taxes is what people paid across the board. And they realized that's not working. And then in 1937, they jumped up to 76%. And they're like, that's okay, but people are still falling behind. 1944, 92%.
We were in a war too. Go on.
1963 to 64, we was in a war.
Yes, we were.
And they dropped it from 91 to 71. Nixon, Republican, all of a sudden, things start changing. The next significant drop, 1983, down to 50%. Look at all those numbers. You act like I didn't take pictures.
Okay, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm getting defensive about my own, whatever it is. 2012, 35%. That's the gap. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. The rich getting richer. The rich getting richer and the poor staying the same.
So a thorn to that system.
So a thorn to the American pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Let's just stop the insanity. Huh? What do you think about that?
Well, real quick, I just feel like we're still on this because it was also the Great Depression, and that's how we got out of the Great Depression, was taxing the rich. And right now we are worse off as a society financially than we were in what they called the Great Depression. They won't call it anything now.
No, because politicians would lose their jobs.
Yep, because politicians are paid off by the 1%. Because what they do, the Supreme Court made money equal to speech. Then they said corporations are people, so they have free speech. Now, speech is not free anymore. Speech costs however much money you have. And your voice is louder and amplified by that money. So the people like Elon Musk, who has money that stacks from Earth beyond our own Earth's atmosphere into space, literally, not even SpaceX talking money.
Money, 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 money.
And my money don't even go off of the ground. It's like laying on the ground. So there's quite a difference.
Yeah.
Because they're not paying anywhere near their fair share. Well, who is that guy? He's the richest guy that's named, he's in Oklahoma.
Warren Buffett.
And he's paying less in taxes than his own secretary, and he's the richest man on earth.
Well, he's paying a lower tax rate. Ultimately, he's paying more dollars.
But that's how they try to confuse you.
It's a lower percentage for sure.
The percentage of wealth. Yes. He might be paying more dollars, but that's not an argument.
It's insanity.
He's also making more dollars. Way more dollars.
Yes.
Than his secretary, whom he pays. So what we need to do is get corruption out of government. How do you do that? You get money out of politics.
But, I mean,
you have Supreme Court justices who are admitting to being bought.
The government was sort of created, though, to be a middleman between the poor and the rich.
That's what you think.
To keep us...
Is that your programming by the man?
To keep us separate so that we don't revolt.
Well, some of us already have, and they're called the People's Republic of Meltdown Island.
Mm-hmm. Amen, brother.
Us all. We think about us all here.
But government's really just become a mouthpiece and a defender of the 1% now.
People like Elon Musk charging to make posts, and then only then rich are going to be able to speak. Yep.
He's a hero.
When somebody makes so much money that they affect world politics, they have too much money. Starlink. Yeah, I'm talking about his involvement with Starlink and the Ukrainian soldiers running up to go and get the Russians, and then what happens? Their cell service drops out when they cross the line.
Yeah.
They no longer can communicate because Starlink has the borders already bordered off. And if they go an inch further, Russia going to come at Elon Musk. But if they come back this way, the rest of the world going to come at Elon Musk. So he is like in the middle of everything, and he shouldn't be.
They're 3 billionaires so rich they've created their own space programs. I mean, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. When NASA and the American people were all about it.
When NASA can't get any funding whatsoever.
Why? Because, the Republicans want limited government, except for when it comes to what they want to do with the female vagina.
Yeah.
They want to take away the rights of half of the Americans, but all of the Americans who have birthed the rest of Americans,
right.
They want to take away their rights.
So you're saying we got to stop the insanity.
We got to stop the insanity.
We got to get money out of politics.
Get money out of politics.
And get the government out of our vaginas.
All of which is propagated by the Supreme Court, who has admitted not only one, Scalia, or not Scalia, but Scalia, I don't know, two of them, the Republican guys, $100 million or $1 million trip, $10 million trip to wherever, and the billionaire was in court that month and got a positive outcome for him to get $100 billion deal. Quite the investment, quite the return on investment, which I've learned from crypto. Hi, are you?
We don't want you to try and fix it, buddy. I am for you. We don't want you to try.
No, I already have fixed it. Just vote for me.
No, her last post.
Oh, yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah, it's always a mud dustin.
You saying it's not?
All right, buddy. Well,
I
think we've said it all, man.
I know we have.
We did it all, said it all. I think the only thing left is goodbyes to our wonderful audience. Now down to just
Well, 4. I'd like to say this. First of all, we'd like to do this.
And we got to do post time.
Here, come here. Act like you're crying and come into mommy here.
But I am crying.
No, but act like you're crying. But do it like this where people
crying.
might think you're crying. Like,
but I actually am crying.
I know. No, that's not good.
What?
Look at the camera. Look at the camera and cry.
But I am crying.
All right, good. Now don't feel any emotions. Let's go. God, that video.
Let's go to the park.
No! I have a video to go and edit now. Dumb. I assume that's how she talks.
Yeah. She's a committed influencer, just like you.
I would never use a child like that.
And she would probably never oversleep. So,
this guy. Hey, everybody! Please come back next week for Meltdown
and the vegetable chopping sound challenge.